Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 7. We are at the end. So there are a couple of things that I want to talk to you about regarding the end of the semester and these last couple of assignments that you will be doing in this short 7-week session. So I'm going to share our Canvas page. You'll see here I'm actually in the syllabus and I'm scrolled down to the bottom where the dates and deadlines are. And you'll notice for the fall 2021 semester for the second half session, which is what this course is, we started on October 13th. And for whatever reason, the last day is December 4th for the session. So that says class ends Friday, December 3rd, and then we have exam week from December 6th through the 11th. So let me go back into the modules here. And as I said, this week's module is taking place during Thanksgiving week. So even though the campus is closed and we're technically not in session, you still have to do work over Thanksgiving. I wish there was a way that I could avoid this. And, maybe you have taken this as a welcome opportunity that you have a few days, hopefully, away from work and maybe not too many family obligations. I really don't know what your plans are for Thanksgiving, but you will need to finish up the research argument essay by December 1st. That is Wednesday, December 1st. And that will be due at the end of the day, not in the morning. So you do have time over the Thanksgiving break to focus on finishing this assignment. I don't have a lot of other things assigned during the week, thankfully. So let's take a look at the overview and see what assignments there are. I have assigned chapter 13 in the writer's loop, and that's just to get you prepared for putting together your final portfolio. So I will share the book page here. The goal is to reflect on your growth as a writer and to create a polished portfolio that reviews the work you've created in this course. I want you to read the whole chapter, but I especially want you to focus on section 13.3. And I'll wait for this to load. And this is creating the portfolio opening statement. Now, the opening statement for this final portfolio is really a piece of reflective writing. So you're going to reflect upon how you have progressed through the course and reflect upon things that you've written and hopefully things that you've learned. I know that it's such a short session and it's such an intense amount of work in such a short amount of time that you may feel really overwhelmed and not really clear on where you've improved and the new things that you've learned, but I want you to start thinking about that. I'm not going to go too in-depth in this. I will record another video speaking more about the portfolio and especially about the reflective opening statement that you will be creating. But I will do that for the final week of the course, the final section of the course, I guess, the final module. There we go. So that's chapter 13. There is another resource that I want you to take a look at, and this is applicable for the research argument that you are doing for your final draft. It's a chapter from a book that I like to use on argumentative writing. And the title of the book is They Say, I Say, and this is chapter 6 that I've extracted from a PDF file that I have of the text. And the title is Skeptics May Object, Planting a Naysayer in Your Text. And we'll take a look at this in a moment. But this is a very helpful chapter that will provide you with some ideas on how to remain strong in your own stance while also looking at the opposing viewpoints and constructing your counter argument, because the counter argument is going to be a very vital part in your revised draft. If you did not include it in your rough draft, it's going to be necessary to think about the argument opposition and to incorporate that into your writing. So this is a very important chapter to read. They also have some very helpful templates that can help you with making concession statements and entertaining the counter arguments. So definitely take a look at that and make sure that you read it. I do have a video lecture on MLA Works Cited. So this really goes in depth on the Works Cited page, and hopefully you'll understand how they're constructed, what needs to go into it, and how to go about doing it. I will again point you towards the video that I put up a couple of weeks ago earlier this month, working with citation generators. I think if you know how to put those hyperlinks into the citation machine website, that will really help you with your citations and creating your works cited page. So if you need to, you can review that short video as well. And then for our assignment, the only thing that's due in this coming week is the research argument final revision. So if you have not submitted your rough draft yet, you really need to get that in so I can provide you with some feedback and you can really make a better solid paper. Please don't dawdle, because we're really in a time crunch in this final week of the semester. So this is the MLA Works Cited video that I did. It's 27 minutes, almost 28 minutes, and it's based on a Purdue OWL slide presentation. So it is kind of lengthy. There is also a handout that I think I posted a couple of weeks ago in the synthesis unit. So you may want to look at that again. And if I think about it, if I remember, I will attach it and put it here so that you have a place for finding it. And now we come to the They Say, I Say, Chapter 6, Skeptics May Object. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. And so this is just a really great text for argumentative writing. The whole text is just fantastic. If I were only teaching argumentative writing in this class, then I probably would have made it a required text, but I do pull things from it occasionally and post to my classes. So, you know, it's just talking about anticipating objections, thinking about what somebody who might oppose you would say to you, those kinds of things. Let's see what else. And there's templates for entertaining objections, templates for naming your naysayers, social Darwinists, biologists, you know, whoever might be the opposing side. I know some of you are writing about abortion, so you may say pro-choicers or pro-lifers, what have you. Templates for introducing objections informally. And so they're big on templates in this text. And I think the templates are helpful for novice writers. It really gives you an example of working your way into argumentative writing. Answer objections. Let's see, templates for making concessions while still standing your ground. I think these are really great. And then there's exercises at the end. Of course, you don't have to do those, but if you're interested in reading through them, you can read through them. But I think it's probably about 10 pages or so. 15 pages, 13 pages. So that's that file. And then the assignment. Again, your final revision is due on the 1st. I'm not sure. Did I say I was going to get rid of peer review? I can't remember if I did. And I need to change the file upload. I know that some of you have had trouble because I just typed in doc and PDF, assuming that the Word document, whether it was doc or docx, would be accepted. So that's on me. I apologize for that. I know it's probably been frustrating that you're trying to submit a document and it's been rejected. So I will go through and change that. So that is the assignment for this week. Again, it is due December 1st, Wednesday, December 1st at the end of the day, and you have 2 attempts to upload your document. or submit your document, in case something goes wrong the first time or you mistakenly uploaded your rough draft when you meant to upload your revision, anything like that. I did not put a rubric up. I may get around to doing that. I'm not sure. It's just been really crazy around here. I have 4 classes that I'm juggling this semester, and we're all kind of right at the end of the semester, and it's everything's down to the final crunch. So that is our week 7 in hopefully a not too long nutshell, not too big nutshell. And then again, you will be looking ahead to doing that portfolio and reflective writing during finals week. With that final portfolio due December 8th. So just a word about this, it's not like you have to write something completely new. You write a 1 to 2 page reflective piece, introducing the pieces that you've chosen or the piece that you've chosen to show in your portfolio, and you're just talking about that piece, whatever happens to be your most favorite assignment from this class. So it's not it's not extra work. It's just 1 to 2 pages. Because I think reflecting on your writing and reflecting on how you've progressed through the course is an important aspect of learning. So that's why I've assigned a reflective piece for finals week. Okay. And that is that. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me. I'm not going out of town. So if you need to email me or if you want to request a virtual meeting, by all means, just contact me through email and I will respond as soon as I can. All right. Have a great few days off. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.